Then boom, it just snaps back on, and then you twist it. It took a little getting used to, but I absolutely love it. We're sitting in these like, it seems like they're like cruise line chairs. Oh, there's my hand all up in there. That's lovely. Take that out. Charles de Gaulle Airport. I don't even know if that's how you say it. What is it called? Charles de Gaulle. Where did our plane go? There it is. I was like, did it leave without us? It's still there. Hello plane. Ugh.
Okay, just be ready.
Probably we'll see you in Detroit. That was great, huh? Hello, it is 4:45 a.m. We are just about all ready to go for our car to arrive to go ahead and make our way towards Charles de Gaulle Airport. I can't even speak, that's how early it is. I wonder how my facial hair compares to how it was 19 days ago when we left our home in East Lansing. Let's do a compare right now. Boom, there's the compare. Yeah, that's what my facial hair does in 19 days. Au revoir, Dad.
Porte L. Assurez-vous de ne pas oublier vos bagages.
Next stop, Terminal 2E, Gate L.
Hello from the airport. That bird right there is our transportation home. We are through border patrol, we are through security, we are through baggage. It was quite a lot, honestly, to go through, but it was actually pretty straightforward, pretty good system I think they have here. The airport's really nice, I think. It's different, it's huge, but I kind of like it. Now we just wait a little bit and then we head home, but first, I got another cherry Coke. Can't wait to have a Pepsi when I get home. They have Pepsi Max, which is kind of like a Diet Pepsi thing, but I haven't seen that in Paris at all, or France. I've only seen that in London. But look at this. I get to drink one more drink with that cool cap. So let's walk around a little bit, hang out. How about this for a morning snack? The finest chocolate cookie in all of France. Maybe. Bon voyage. Have a nice trip. It was a nice trip, and we are boarding in about 20 minutes, so probably won't have any videos from the plane, just like on the way out to London. So we'll just see you in Detroit. Greetings from the United States of America. We are back. We are in Michigan. Not quite home, but home, if you know what I mean. Border Patrol was really easy. Just kind of breezed right through there, though. I mean, we were Comfort Plus, so we were some of the first off the plane, so that made it pretty easier. But yeah, just getting our bags and gonna see good old Chuck and Marianne again like we did 19 days ago, and hopefully get home and relax. Hey Lizzie, where you at?
I'm in Detroit.
USA, baby. Hey Emma, where you at? Michigan represent. Look where I am. I'm back at home, baby. Had an awesome ride back with Chuck and Marianne, and of course we had to stop for my traditional coming home meal, my homecoming meal. Sir Pizza, baby. So I do this all the time. I was just looking at my watch. It's 2:38, feels like 9:38 at night. So definitely had to crush some Sir Pizza. We're back at home, just relaxing, talking about the trip. And as you've all seen, you've already seen all the videos, so you already caught up with all the trips. But we're getting Marianne and Chuck caught up live right now from the household.
We are back from our vacation. We've been gone for,
Woo!
19 days, I think it was. It was a long time.
Yes, it was.
We had a lot of fun. We did a lot of really cool things. And now we've got to go through, we started unpacking, and we're going through all of the things that we came home with that we did not leave with on this vacation. And we thought you might like to see some of the souvenirs and prizes and different things that we brought back with us. So we're gonna do a haul video right now.
Let's do it. I
right.
love a good haul video.
A good haul. So I'm gonna just start and get these out of the way. These are some of the prizes. We're gonna just talk about the prizes that we brought back. I think you've seen a lot of these as we did different trivia, and Scott won the Name That Tune. So we have a set of, I believe, 6 Royal Caribbean plastic cups.
Wow.
And this cup is full of these Royal Caribbean keychains.
Ultra
So,
deluxe.
There's good chances you might be getting one of these keychains. I think there's like 10 in there. And then there's also a whole bunch of sets of these Royal Caribbean zipper pulls. So they're like little elastics with plastic zipper pulls. That's one of the prizes that we got.
We might know a couple that might be getting some of these for their pool, right? These are good poolside.
Yeah, I think we
drinks
might
and
see if
things.
my mom and dad want those for by their
Yes.
pool. Because I don't know what else.
But I kind of like them though. I'll keep a couple for ourselves. You know, they're nice-ish.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
We also won a metal Royal Caribbean water bottle that has a carabiner clip on it, so you can clip it to your bag. Maybe one of your friends would like this. I don't know.
I was gonna say I like your.
What about me? I need to drink more water.
All right.
I do like
you
this.
have
though.
it.
I wonder how
Scott
well
wants
this is
to
gonna
keep
do,
everything.
like after washing a bunch of times, though.
I'm not sure. I mean, it
Yeah.
seems pretty good.
Yeah, seems sturdy.
We also have this Royal Caribbean hat that came in the gift pack from Name That Tune.
It's funny. I wanted to buy a Royal Caribbean hat on the ship, and they're all kind of mesh like this, which aren't my ideal choice of hats. But when you win one for free, or not, I mean, for free, I had to work very hard for this. It works out to your advantage. I'm gonna wear it.
All right. I think because you just.
I just took off a hat.
Another
So,
souvenir.
so I think those were kind of the trivia prizes things, right? I think that was all of them.
I think that's everything that I know of that's out here right now.
Well, let's stick to the hats. So obviously we just got this hat. My favorite hat of the trip was the first one I bought. It was in Stavanger. So it's got the town Stavanger on there, and it says Norway on the side. So I think it covers a lot of the first cruise that we took for Norway, and I love this hat.
Yeah, you've been wearing it a
He's
lot.
been wearing it a lot.
All right, let's see your other hat.
My other hat was on the other cruise, and it is from Spain. It's a Santiago, so it has like the pilgrimage logo on there, which I think is pretty cool, and it says Santiago on the back. This is like €7, so it's not like it broke the bank or anything, but I wanted to have a little something to remember that, because that was one of my favorite excursions of the trip.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Let's see. I think Emily, you might have gotten a
I
hat.
did. I also got a hat, but unlike Dad, I have a more winter hat, and it's got the little Norway flag right there, and it's just a nice winter hat
Pom
to
pom
wear
winter
when
hat.
it gets cold.
Can
I
you
think
try it
you-
on for us?
I think you also got that in Stavanger.
She did get that in Stavanger.
Oh, she looks so cute in hats.
Let's see. What else did we get? This.
I think Emily should introduce this guy.
Okay.
Okay, I guess going back, maybe we should have. Well, we have more stuff from the cruise, but from the cruise for the bingo, one of the packages we got came with this little guy. It is B3, and he's kind of like the bingo mascot for Royal Caribbean. And so if you bring your B3, you actually get a free little card for the last game of bingo. But he's also a bit of a good luck charm. Not sure how much luck he actually is, because we never won any bingo, but he's still cute, no matter what.
And for those watching, if you've sailed Royal Caribbean and played bingo, put some comments in below, because I'm curious, because he's B3, but on the ship we were on, they didn't do letters. It was, UK style bingo, is just numbers. So I'm curious, does B3 make an appearance on the whole fleet of ships, and that's why he's just on ours?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, if someone can confirm that for us, put a comment below, let us know.
So let's see what else we got. This is something that we picked up in Disneyland Paris. It is a game. It's called Dabble, but I believe if you are from the US, you might know this game as Spot It. So we have a few different versions of Spot It at home that we like to play.
It's Friends and Squishmallows.
Yeah, and you like match different icons. But this one was kind of fun because it has things from Disneyland Paris Park.
Like Phantom Manor, Big Thunder Mountain, and other favorites.
What's funny, this is when you shop at a Disney store, so this is like the World of Disney store that they had in Disney Village. You get all your things and you go to the checkout line and then you see all the trinkets and all that. That was one of those. And I can confidently say this wasn't even the last thing we purchased, even though we're in the checkout lane, right?
No.
There's actually something we'll go through later that was even purchased after this.
Hopping back, I think, on the Norway train, this one is for one of my friends. I picked this out. And I have a friend who really likes fuzzy socks. And so I got her some Norway socks.
So
Don't worry.
with the little Norway flag.
Oh yes, right here. There's also a Norway flag. It's got a moose. It's got some fun little polka dots. It says Norway. And don't worry, she has small feet. I didn't just get socks that won't fit her.
They're fun.
They're fun. All right, let's see. This is one of my favorite purchases, and I laugh. When we were at the Green Venice, we had a very short amount of time by ourselves to go and look around, and on the way back to the meeting point to go on the boat ride, I saw a souvenir shop, and somebody can let me know, I don't know what it is in France, why they sell so many towels as souvenirs, but there's a lot of hand towel souvenirs all throughout France. All the places we went, we saw hand towels.
Every single place.
Even Disneyland Paris.
Disneyland Paris. Yeah.
And so I was gonna just get one, and then the shopkeeper kind of talked me into this twin pack. So
that means she grabbed a twin pack and said, "This one."
That's true. But I think it was the same price for the twin pack as the single towel. So I got these nice hand towel set that says Maurice Poitevin, and it's got this embroidered frog on it. So I might be keeping one, and I might be giving one away to someone.
Yeah. We might have shared this on the vlog. It would have been like episode 11 or 12 of the series when we were at the Green Venice, but how we paid though was fascinating. So we go back into the shop, this lady's standing there.
We were in a hurry.
We're in a hurry, there's someone at the register, and I get my wallet out, and she's just staring at me, and I'm like, and she's holding this. I'm like, 10 euro? And she's like, yes! And then she just hands it me. And and then we're gone.
She takes the money and gives us the frogs, and with no bag, we rush out.
Speaking of the Green Venice, so we did that shop first with a little time on our own. Then we did the amazing tour.
Through the canals, yep.
And then we went to like another gift shop at the end. We had a few minutes. And with the frog theme, I loved this guy. I don't even know what it says.
It's the name of the marsh. That's the Maurice Poitevin.
And it's just this cool frog. Look at him. He's just chilling. He's got his hand on his chin. He's a cool dude. And I mean, it was not even €3. So I had to get this guy. He's magnetic. It's funny, we put him on, you had a lot of metal on your ship, on your stateroom, so you can hang magnets and such. And he just flips upside down every time you do it.
I would not suggest using him as a magnet.
Maybe like a desk.
Just like a desk figurine, probably. He might be a gift for someone else too.
Oh, what? I love this guy.
You can't keep it all.
It seems a little out of character for him, but we'll see.
It might end up on the bookshelf. It might be a gift. We'll see.
I guess going on to where the same place where we got the frog would immediately actually drew us into that shop where they had these like paintings out front. I don't know. I heard you saying you kind of regretted this purchase. I mean, tell us the story behind it. It's just
a watercolor of the Green Venice. It was kind of cute. I think it was like €3
it wasn't
maybe.
Much, yeah.
It was very cheap. We have a lot of art that we need to still get framed. from some of our other trips. This is something we tend to do a lot, is buy a print and then have to get it framed and then find a place to hang it. But I do really like it. I loved the green Venice. It was just a sweet little painting. So we might put that, it's gonna end up on a wall somewhere. It made it home.
Where did we store all these items?
Where did we store them?
We stored them in this bag.
Oh, we also got this bag from the Green Venice.
Yep, it has
we really did a lot of shopping for the short amount of time that we had.
It's kind of fun though. Like it was
is a
useful.
nice bag.
It's definitely a useful bag.
Yeah, it is. And so all of the souvenirs that we got, so for this, this bag, that painting, the little frog.
We probably bought a couple of cherry cokes or something.
Yeah,
too,
we got
or
some
waters.
Cokes and waters. And I think we spent like 18 euros.
Yeah, it wasn't even 20
it was
euro.
Very cheap. So these things were very reasonably priced. And like you saw, the 2 towels were like 10 euros. So we did not spend a lot on these souvenirs, but just some fun little things to remember the trip.
I like this bag.
What did you go get,
I was
Emily?
gonna say, you may have just seen me go and come back. And that's because I realized I left one of the souvenirs upstairs because it was one of the first things we purchased, along with the hat. I also got Sudoku from Norway. So Sudoku, you don't really have to speak the language to know it because it's the same game, but all the writing is in like Norwegian. But as you can see, I've already started to do it, so I kind of forgot it was up there. But I am here to include it in the souvenir haul.
Now you're only Norwegian literature.
That's true. That's true. It might be somewhere in this pile.
Just remind me of something else.
Wow, she's gonna be out of breath. While she's running up, let's talk about these.
Okay.
Right?
Sure. Let's see. I think that's all of them.
So everyone loves a good deck of playing cards, right? It's an easy souvenir. We collect them because we like the Disney bicycle series, and it's just if you're shopping for yourself or a family member or a friend, they're good, right?
Yeah. So we got a few different sets of them. There's 2 sets of these Norway playing cards. Emily, I don't know if you want to show these to the camera.
To the audience.
So we got 2 sets of the Norway playing cards. Yes, they were $69. No, it was 69 krone. So about $7. We also got
This Norway set.
another
too.
set of Norway cards.
These ones are more scenic, I would say.
Yeah, I like those.
And then we got 2 sets.
More expensive too.
Very cool. Because the Summer Olympics are in France, and we bought some Summer Olympics playing cards.
Some Paris 2024.
Yeah, so it has Paris, has the rings. We'll probably give some of these to our family members. We're definitely keeping one of the Olympic ones and maybe one of these Norway ones. And then we'll figure out maybe Bob. I think Bob would like a deck of
I
cards.
think Bob would like some cards. I think my parents play cards a lot, so we'll probably give them some.
And then whoever wants, maybe we'll give one away. We'll give one away. We're calling it right now. One of those Norway ones. You comment on this video, we'll do a random draw, and you're getting a deck of cards from Norway.
All right, let's do it. So speaking of Bob and some of the gifts we got for family members, I think we had a few things in this bag from the ship that we got for them. So one of the things we got is this Anthem of the Seas Royal Caribbean t-shirt. We got 2 of these actually, one for Bob and one for my dad, because this seems like a color they would both like.
A little Michigan-ish, I would say, but
It's kind of
that's more gold.
It's, yeah, like a goldenrod.
Not maize.
Yeah. And then we also got another Anthem of the Seas Royal Caribbean t-shirt. This one is for your dad, right,
Yep.
Scott?
Yep.
So, because he's more of a gray, blue kind of guy. He doesn't like a lot of bright colors.
Right. So I thought they were like a t-shirt, those 3 guys, the 3
we-
amigos.
We really liked the Anthem of the Seas, so we wanted to get some Anthem souvenirs too.
We do. If you haven't picked up on any of that in the videos, we love that shit.
It was great.
I guess I'll just do what I actually ran up for the second time, which is really stupid because these were in the same bag as the Sudoku. But he reminded when he said literature, Norwegian literature, I also got some Spanish literature. And you may be thinking this doesn't seem like real literature because I got children's books pretty much. I got the second Twilight novel in Spanish. I'm a bit of a Twilight fan. Hard to admit that in these trying times, but I got the second book because I figure I've already read it, so hopefully my previous knowledge can fill in some of the gaps. And then this one is a Percy Jackson book, which is a bit of an easier level, but this is actually the newest book. I haven't read it yet, and we'll see how much I understand.
And I was watching, Emily is like a AP, like Spanish 5 student, so she speaks pretty good Spanish.
She is very good at Spanish, but yeah, it'll be a good little challenge, and she loves to read. So we had to make a special trip when we were in Bilbao to find a bookstore so that Emily could get some fun Spanish books.
And I mean, I think we talked about it in the episode, but it was kind of funny. We went to like a really small mom and pop shop first by accident on our way to the bookstore. Then I think we kind of ended up at the Barnes and Noble of Spain bookstores.
I mean, it was called House of Books.
But it worked out because they had a lot of books.
It did have a lot of books.
And you couldn't find Twilight in the smaller one.
The other one was mostly like histories and wars and
a lot of like souvenir type books, I think.
But
Like
man,
things about-
Bilbao was great. Like the weather wasn't the best that day, but I mean, here we are sitting on our couch in East Lansing, and I kind of wish I was in Bilbao a little bit.
We had a great day in Bilbao.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's see what's in this bag. So, I don't know. I think there's just a couple things in here, and I think they're very similar.
They are.
Oh, there's actually this
third
is something else. I don't know what that
well,
is.
I was on a little postcard kick because they were just kind of cool where you had these photos of places you've been to. So here's the St. James Cathedral in Santiago. So a little postcard. I probably will not send it to anyone, but I liked it. You know, and it was probably like what, €1 or something. So
I liked how they wrapped these tiles that we got. They're in like little rose-covered paper. Although now I just ripped them open. So sorry to our families who is getting these because
you tore the nice paper.
I ripped the wrapping and
The
now
authentic Spain paper.
I'm really struggling.
Well, you know,
Well,
it's fine.
they're both the same. They're both the
thing.
same. You can
They
just share
are
the
the
one.
same.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't know why I'm struggling. So we got 2 of these tiles, one for my parents and one for Scott's dad, that have the Camino de Santiago on them and the Shell logo. So again, Santiago is one of the largest pilgrimage sites in the world that people still pilgrimage to on a regular basis. All throughout Europe on the French Way, there are these shell icons on little medallions in the cobblestones to lead the pilgrims on their way to Santiago.
Yep.
And so we thought these were kind of cool, just little, you can hang them on the wall or use them like a coaster or something, just tiles that have the Camino de Santiago.
Kind of wish we would have got one for ourselves, but I have it on my hats, and maybe we have it on another souvenir too. Who knows?
Who knows? So we're gonna give one of these to each of our parents.
Yeah, I like it.
I
All
just finished opening up.
Well, you could have left it in there. It could have been more fancy when we shipped it to someone. Emily, do you want to take us back to Norway and show us that?
All right, ignore if there's any stains on this. I wore this
She's
a
been
lot.
wearing it a lot.
I had to pull it out of the dirty hamper. This is a Flåm. I got this in Flåm, Norway, and it has the railroad on it. It also has like a boat on it. You have one of those like state. Is that what they're called? Like the state churches.
Oh,
Stave. Yeah.
My bad. It's my American taking over, I think, state. But you also got the mountains, and I just really enjoyed Flåm. And it's a nice, cozy sweatshirt. This was super cheap. This was like less than $30.
I think it was less than 20 actually.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. It was not, I think it was like.
I think I spent 30 total and got that and something else that we haven't found yet.
Well, it was a good deal. It's a good sweatshirt. I've been comfortable wearing it.
She's been wearing it a lot, so
I need to have it washed.
And speaking of sweatshirts, so we saw in the last episode we were all wearing kind of matching Disneyland Paris sweatshirts. These run very small. Liz and I just, as you can tell, like this isn't fitting me the best, but I still love it. We won't throw it in the dryer.
yeah, we are definitely not drying these.
No. Oh, Emily can give a close-up view of one of them. I think they're really pretty.
They are really cute.
Like-
They've got some embroidery. It's like a mix of screen printing and embroidery. It says Disneyland Paris. It's got little logos from the parks and a Walt Disney quote. So.
Part of me kind of wanted to get this one, but I thought we should try both because this one is basically the same thing, just not
Yeah,
as
they're
colorful.
the same sweatshirt. They're just different colors.
But while these run small, Emily's Flåm sweatshirt runs huge. It's crazy.
It's huge. It's a large. These are both larges. Here, I just hold them up for comparison. They are both a large.
And this almost looks like a small right now compared to the other.
Yeah, they're the Disneyland Paris.
They're the same size.
The clothes in France ran very small, we will say.
And in Norway, they're
big.
They're just whatever.
So buy up a size.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Speaking of clothing,
sweatshirts,
right? Yeah.
while we're on this sweatshirt kick, let's see. We got this sweatshirt on the Anthem of the Seas. Again, we really enjoyed the anthem.
Love this shit. Bringing it up closer for everyone to see.
You flip to the hood then? Yep.
Anthem of the Seas.
So that is something that Scott and I will share.
Yep.
We got a.
We originally, funny story, I could not find the right size for this sweatshirt, and they only had 2 designs. It was this gray one and very bright pink.
So I thought originally that it was like a dusty red, and then
I told him it's bright pink.
she did, but it was in like a darker area of the store. And so then when we carried it in to go buy it, I'm like,
It was actually, I tried it on.
okay.
And then you're like, holy cow, that is
I'm like,
pink.
it's hot. It was a hot pink. It was like bright pink.
And
So I'm
I s-
like, I don't think you can get this hot pink sweatshirt.
I said, I don't care. It's the only size they have that is going to work. I can rock this pink. And you're like, I don't know about that. So I'm checking out, and then in comes Liz with the right size for that gray one, because they had like
A different rack.
extended racks outside of the store, and then we had to do an exchange. It wasn't that big of a deal. So I'm glad you found that one, because I think that one looks better.
I think
too.
it'll get more use. I
Yeah.
think the pink one was fine, but I think that just if we're gonna share it, we'll get more use out of a gray sweatshirt.
Yeah. All right. Oh, speaking of Norwegian literature,
Oh my gosh, you were lying earlier on saying the other one was my only one. This came from a Happy Meal. This is a Happy Meal book.
It came from
And-
my Happy Fish Meal.
Yes, and it's all Norwegian, and it's about like famous people. It's about Maya Angelou, Martin Luther King Jr., and Malala. So it's pretty cool. They're learning over there from their Happy Meals.
well, they had the option of a toy, I believe, and we were like, let's get a book, like, because we were
Yeah.
hoping it would be like in a different language,
We
and it
were,
was.
and it is.
And
yeah.
it's educational. It's very cool.
The other thing that's kind of cool is I feel like Norwegian is very, not like easy to read, but you can kind of get the hang of it. I feel like you can kind of figure it out. So
That's more her than me. It just sounds like the Swedish chef to me.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I just can figure out what the words mean sometimes.
So we are all over the place, I know, but we're gonna go back to Disneyland Paris for a little bit. Shout out to my coworkers, my awesome team at work. I know how they kind of like the reusable bags, and this one's for you, Jan, if you're watching, because I know you like the big bag.
the big bag.
I saw her with a Marshalls one today at the office. So here you go, Jan. You've already gotten it, but here's a Disneyland Paris reusable tote.
And then there are some medium-sized ones.
Yep.
These are ones we kind of liked the shape of,
Right.
a little bit smaller.
So that's going to be for Haley and Jesse, and then naturally, we like them too. So we had to
do.
keep some for ourselves. Look at Remy. Look at Remy there in the corner. They're cute.
They're cute.
Any of our Disney fans know that we've collected these in the past, right? All the parks have one. Disney Springs has one.
Yeah.
And I use them for my lunch,
Yeah,
like
we
this
tend to
size.
use this size for like a lunch bag, so we got a couple of those. So yeah,
They're cute. I like them. So
you can never go wrong with
And
these.
there was just a couple euros. I mean, not that bad. So sorry, team. I didn't spend a lot of money on
I
you,
think
but-
they were a little bit more expensive though than like the ones at Walt Disney World.
Yeah,
I will say.
I think the quality is better too of these, honestly.
Maybe. I don't know for sure, but I mean they were definitely more expensive in Paris than they are
But
in
they're
the
nice.
States.
I love them.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. We also got this bag. Scott was saying before that he was on a
Hand them to me.
postcard kick, so I'm gonna just pass this stack of random stuff up to you.
All right. So we have the first one I bought of the trip, Stavanger. Oh, I loved Stavanger. I loved every place we went to. But some of the places we saw and visited were on here, like some of those streets with the cobblestone.
Yeah.
We actually bought another one. This is what it's like
That's the Rainbow Road.
You have the Rainbow Road. That was really cute. It did not look like that quite that day. It was a little cloudy for us, but
This is
still,
kind of cloudy too, though.
still very cute. I'm a big fan of laptop stickers. And hello, had to get a Norway one. It was the only one I think I got though.
I don't know, and it's kind of destroyed a little, so
Yeah, unfortunately.
hopefully it'll work.
Don't know why I have this. Like, this is like a Scotty G problem, but I have a coaster. I don't even know.
It's from Belgium.
Oh, this is the coaster from Belgium. It took a lot of work to get that beer,
my
as you guys
God.
know if you watch the videos. So, had to keep that. We have a Norway, another Norway postcard. That might be an Olden. Yeah, that's from the glacier we took.
Yep.
And then
I'm just gonna interrupt. Speaking of the glacier, we also have a little pin that says Bristol Glacier with the Norwegian flag.
quite possibly my favorite excursion day of the whole trip. And then we just randomly have the Ghent map that our tour guide gave
I
us.
have a couple maps.
It was kind of cool. Maps are cool. Like, I
They are
gotta get into the map, you know?
Watch out, you might lose your Disneyland Paris card in there.
So I kind of stopped getting the postcards a little bit. But yeah, it was fun. I like those.
All right. Let's keep moving. We're still back at Disneyland Paris, and this I think was the actual
This was the last.
That was the last.
purchase that we made at Disneyland
They were
Paris.
in line. They were buying all the stuff we had, and I looked over. I saw some people looking at this. It was just sitting by the checkout, And I was like, what is this?
It looks like a really pretty book.
It looks really pretty. If you can't tell, this is all like gold on the edge. It's very beautiful with the castle. And I was like, what is it? And so like I open it up. It's a coloring book. It's an intense coloring book. And it has got everything in Disneyland Paris. All of these things we've seen. I actually started coloring already. Yeah, I'm pretty amazing. But like it's got like the parade floats. It's got more than the castle. It's got like every single thing. It's got the train station. It's got stuff from Disneyland Paris, from the studios, parks, from the hotels. It's very detailed, and it's like a photo album that you get to color in. And it was only 25 euro, and I thought it was gonna be really expensive.
And they had it behind the counter there too. So we took one of their fresh copies that they had back there.
Yeah,
I think this is a great souvenir.
Really cool
honestly.
souvenir. I think like it might just live on our coffee table too when you're not coloring it if you don't want it on your bookshelf. But there was even like the Mr. Toad restaurant was in here.
Very detailed, the Mr. Toad restaurant.
Yeah, really detailed. There's Phantom Manor, all sorts of cool stuff.
Very cool, and I don't know if we really talked about this, but that castle is gorgeous.
It is. So this is it's a fun souvenir.
Yeah. Should we stick with Disneyland Paris? We have a couple more things from there.
We'll wrap up the Disneyland Paris.
These are a couple of fold-down tote bags. So they fold out into like a little bag you can carry, just reusable things. These are for my friends to use because they like to go like thrifting and stuff. So
and
I feel
they
like
say Disneyland Paris all over them. They've got the castle, some characters. Just kind of cute little thing that folds into. You can put it in your backpack, put it wherever.
They just seem like reusable bag type people.
Yeah, they're very nice. Then we got this for our friend Beth. Hello, Beth in Florida. She loves a white t-shirt, I feel like.
Yeah, she loves a Disney t-shirt, I feel like, too.
Yeah. And look at this. It matches ours! It's just in t-shirt form.
But we figured you'll probably get more use out of the t-shirt than the sweatshirt there in Florida, where it is hot.
And if we got the size wrong, we apologize. We just told you we don't even know what size.
The sizes run real weird, so.
It's a cute t-shirt.
Fingers crossed.
And you will match us with our sweatshirts. What's in the... We got more bags, people.
Okay, I think Mom should talk about this.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
I hope he survived. I really hope.
Did he survive?
I think you did. Okay. So if you've been to Norway, you will know. Oh no, I think he's a little
His
fragile.
neck broke a little bit.
No, I think that's how he was. Okay, I was just trying to flip his hair a little. He's got a fuzz on him too. So if you've been to Norway, like all of the shops there sell trolls. Trolls are a hot commodity in Norway, but most of the trolls are these like little ceramic kind of figurines that are painted, and you find the same ones in all of the shops. You know, you go to one port and then the next port has the exact same troll.
At some point, they even ended up selling them on the ship.
They did have them on the ship.
So
we were like, you know, which troll do we get? Do we want more than one troll? And then when we were in Stavanger, I found this guy, and he was actually on clearance. So I think he was on sale in the shop.
He just wanted a home.
He did, and he's so ugly but so cute at the same time. Like, I love him. He's got a tail. I don't know if you can see this weird little tail that he has, and these wooden feet. But he was so cute and so funny, and we never saw another one like him anywhere else on our journey through Norway. So this is our troll.
And we really goofed up with this guy. We talked about B3. He really should have came to bingo with us.
We should have probably brought him to bingo. I bet we would have been luckier.
He was packed away.
He was packed away. We
really wanted to win.
I mean, he hung out on the veranda with us a little bit, you know.
Yeah, he watched the glaciers.
Yep.
Or not the glaciers, the fjords.
The fjords, yep.
He watched the fjords with us.
He's a cool guy.
He's got a little button on his...
I don't know where he's going to go yet in the house, probably on the mantle
there.
maybe.
Yeah.
He's very cute. What's in that other bag?
I have no idea.
I know, I'm starting to like forget what some of these things even are. Oh, I know what
Another
this
troll?
is. No.
No idea.
Is that the only thing in there?
Pin went.
I don't know.
We had another pin from the Flåmsbana train, but I don't know where it ended up. It could be in a backpack somewhere.
Oh,
So-
it is in a green backpack. I know exactly what
Okay,
it is.
good. As long as it's not lost, that's all that matters. It's just another little pin.
Oh.
Okay, and then this is something else that we got in Flåm.
I've never seen this because this is when I
Scott
had a
was not
migraine.
feeling well. He had a migraine, and Emily and I did a little bit more shopping. And so it is a bell
Oh, I like it.
that says Flåm, and it has Flåm, Norway, and it has the railway, the train on it, if you want to show it up there.
I love
My
it.
thought is that this is going to be a Christmas ornament. So we will hang this on our Christmas tree.
Love it.
Yeah, kind of a fun little souvenir.
Speaking of fun and other things, souvenirs, I also bought some Eiffel Towers for my teammates too, so they can just pick which one they want because there's 3 of them, and 3 of these and 3 of my teammates. So there you
Speaking
go.
of packs of 3, you also got another pack of 3.
I did get a pack of 3. I had to get something from my golfing crew, right? Me, Bob, and Jake every Sunday. Guess what? We got a Norway ball, babies. Come on, let's go. Hopefully none of us hit it and just put it in our ball collection instead.
And then my mom and I in Santiago, we both got matching shell necklaces because like that's the thing over there with the pilgrimage.
Yeah.
And so we both got matching silver shell necklaces. I've been wearing mine, so
I
that's
haven't
why
worn mine yet.
I
this
love
is the one
those.
we're
Those are so cute.
doing. Yeah,
Just like a
very
little
cute.
something, but it's like a nice silver necklace that we both like to wear necklaces pretty much every day. And so when we wear it, we'll be able to remember our time walking through the streets of Santiago.
Yeah.
And that's it, right? Guys, we didn't buy anything else?
You're like probably thinking to yourselves, I watched a whole video on your Starbucks mug collection. Did you really not get a single Starbucks mug on this whole trip? And you're right, we did. We got some mugs. Let's go to the mugs. Well, let's see. Let's see how many mugs we got.
Should we go in order?
We're just gonna randomly grab.
We're just gonna grab them. Okay, so this first one, Scott, you're gonna have to go up there, and I don't like how they put this sticker on.
Can I say the beauty of these though? They're all from the Been There series.
The You Are Here.
The You Are Here
it
series.
says literally all of
These
them
are all
boxes.
You Are Here, which is great because we don't have many of these. So, and they
But
weren't
we
the.
did say they're not our favorite.
But they're better than the new ones,
Yeah.
for sure.
So first up, we have
France.
France.
Oh, look on the back. There's like wine and
And cheese and grapes.
Look at that. It's a beautiful mug. Look at that wine.
I
Look at
don't
that
like how they
cheese.
put that sticker there.
Yeah,
on
the
it.
sticker is kind of frustrating.
That's okay. Hopefully I'll be
We'll
able to
figure
get
it
off.
out. But it's a really pretty mug.
All right. Here we go. Next up.
This is the Walt Studios Park at Disneyland Paris.
Did you just say the Walt Studios?
I said the Walt Disney Studios Park.
You said the Walt Studios.
Okay, if I goofed up, then I goofed up. I'm sorry.
That's
But you
okay.
got the Eiffel Tower, Hollywood Tower
hold
of
it up
Terror. The Eiffel Tower. You got the hat over by the Animation Academy. Some palm tree looking thing. It's I like the color too. It's very nice.
Yeah, so the Walt Disney Studios Park.
Now I said should we go in order, and I happened to get the first one we have.
This is the first one we bought. London. This is actually the only souvenir we got in London.
Oh, that's right.
But you got like the transportation. You got the Elizabeth Tower, aka Big Ben. Just the London Eye. I don't even know how well you're seeing this because I'm trying to look at the mug as I show.
Alert. Scott is a liar. That wasn't the only souvenir we got in London.
Because we also have England. How could we not get England? We were in Southampton and all these other places. But yeah, so really pretty here as well. I don't know, I'm not doing a good job showing it, so I apologize. But we have an England mug as well.
I feel like this is one we weren't expecting to find, really. I didn't know they made a mug of this place.
I know, this is a great find, and I don't know if you're counting yet. We've shown 4, I believe. Number 5, Bilbao. Bilbao had a mug. They're in Spain.
Yeah, I didn't know they'd have a city-specific mug
Yeah.
for Bilbao.
And I really like it. Is the funicular on here? There's
Yes,
the bridge.
it
The
is.
bridge is on
It's
here.
It's on there.
Oh yeah. So very cool mug indeed.
This is another city one that I didn't think we would get.
And I love the inside of it.
You
I love this
would
purple.
Get?
I didn't think we would
We
get
didn't think we would get this one because it's Ghent, Belgium. Ghent, Belgium, with a great mug here as well. I loved Ghent, by the way.
We really enjoyed
Look at the
Ghent.
bikes. Just a
And the canal boat.
Yep,
It was really cool.
beautiful city.
Where's Ghent?
Ghent is in Belgium. So of course we got the Belgium mug too. I want to go back to Belgium so bad. And it's a really nice, pretty mug with green. What I love about all these mugs, like the insides are kind of different colors.
They are a lot of different colors than the ones that we have had previously.
So that's it, right? No, there's more. We have a Disneyland Paris mug, and this is really pretty. Kind of like how all the Disneyland Park mugs, I feel like, are. You know, it's got the pink tones, Space Mountain
Big
over
Thunder
there,
like that.
Small World, the beautiful castle, and Big Thunder. Just a great mug
For a great park.
for a great park.
And where is that?
That is located in Paris. We got some Paris. Of course, there's going to be the Eiffel Tower. I like the colors. It's like the red and blue, kind of like the colors of the flag. You got some rivers. Just another great mug. Is that it?
No,
There's more. There's
I
more
didn't bring
mugs.
these all back. You guys have got to be wondering because our luggage was pretty full, and yet we still managed to bring all this stuff home with us.
So we got Bilbao, which was like, how is there a Bilbao one? So of course there had to be a Spain mug. So we got our Spain mug. I just love the colors of this just spell out Spain to me. It's just so nice. I hate that I'm the one up here like showing it, but oh, that's the famous like Spain food.
Paella.
Yeah. So very cool. Love our Spain mug.
And
Now,
this is the last one.
unfortunately, this is the last one because they did not have the Norway mug when we were here, but they did have.
They did have Stavanger, and I love the color. So we do have our Stavanger mug. So it's
Which
the
is
only.
good because I mean we did spend the day there.
Yeah.
And we did go to a few different places in Norway. It would have been nice to get a Norway mug, but you know we'll just have to go back
We'll just have to go back.
and get one.
So how many mugs in total?
What is this? I think it's 11.
It's 11 mugs.
11 mugs for the collection. And I will say, so one thing, if you're a Starbucks mug collector, these mugs were all over the place in prices in Europe. So some of them were very similar to the price of the mugs in the US, you know, like in the $15 range. This one was 20 euros, I can see. Some of them were 25 euros.
The Disneyland Paris ones were
The Disneyland Paris
insanely
ones were pretty expensive. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. That's just regular Paris. It might be on the mug itself, probably.
But yeah, they were kind of, it wasn't consistent.
Oh, it doesn't actually say. I think they were like 30 though or something.
Yeah.
Kind of outrageous.
So yeah, I will say if you collect the mugs, be prepared because the prices are not consistent and they're a lot more expensive, it seems, in some of these cities in Europe. So
Does anyone have a favorite? Not that we're trying to make another Starbucks mug vote countdown, but
I feel like I haven't got a good chance to see them.
yeah, I
true.
don't think we've really looked at them much. They've been in their boxes.
we really haven't.
So, but I'm excited to start using them.
Yeah. I would say outside of the Disneyland Paris one, because that one is so beautiful to me, I really like the London one. The London one is just really cool.
It's got the double-decker bus. I see.
Yeah,
It's kind of cool.
I like it.
Yeah, they're all really
Parliament.
nice.
So that's our haul.
Oliver is sitting here like, what did you guys bring for me?
I know.
He didn't hear anything.
I will say,
from him.
like, it's hard sometimes. Like, before you leave for a trip, you're kind of like thinking, like, our parents and folks, our team members, friends, and then you get locked up in the moment of your trip, and then you're like, oh my God, we haven't bought any souvenirs for people yet.
Well, the other thing is, like, some of those excursions, you have such a limited window of time. I loved the port excursions. I would highly recommend doing them. The tours were great. But sometimes your day was so full with the tour, you had such limited time.
Yep.
I feel like especially Mont-Saint-Michel,
Oh, yeah.
we saw a lot of stuff, but the timing, and it was like a whole problem that day. Like the timing was just super cramped. We didn't have much time, so we
So
didn't
we
have
didn't
any
get to
time
buy any
stop.
souvenirs that day. Yeah, and you know, that's okay, because we didn't need to buy any more stuff. We bought a lot. It's probably a good thing we didn't have more time looking at this haul that we just showed you.
Well, put in the comments, like, do you have a favorite souvenir that we just got? Is there a go-to souvenir that you like to do? Like, do you go for the Starbucks mugs? Do you go for a piece of clothing? We'd love to hear what you think about souvenirs in general for big trips. But on that note, thanks for watching.
Yeah,
thanks for
thanks
liking,
for following
subscribing.
along on our trip.
Yeah, I know.
Hopefully you had as much fun as we did.
And now what are we going to do next? What's going to be our next adventure? We'll have to share that soon enough.
Sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, catching up on sleep's got to be the next adventure.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Ciao, ciao.